changed. It's completely different. It's like
Follow me, man.
a Twilight Zone. Like we only could come up with a couple names where you're saying like this album's out or this person is outstanding. You know, you can't count five people who are doing hip hop, even if it's commercial, that are big.
Don't
You
get me,
used to.
man. It's all about rap, man.
We only could say who we're talking about: Kendrick and Drake. You can't really maybe you can't talk about Kanye West. You can't talk about anybody else. Not even the older like
Like I said, the new generation, it's all about rap. It's not about hip hop.
yeah. And even the new generation, they're not even coming up with nothing. What's like,
Did you hear
oh,
what I just said? I said the new generation's all about rap. It's not about hip hop.
yeah, it's about rap, and it's the females taking over. Let's be
Because
straight up, it's the ladies,
rap has gone in evolution.
and
Okay,
it's the woman's time.
rap has gone into evolution into all different things. That's what I'm telling you. It's not about hip hop.
Yeah, it's urban music, urban music,
Say it, urban
urban music.
music. But the urban music, what they're doing, you know, is portrayed to rap. You know, right? They're rapping. You know what I'm saying? They're
Facts.
rapping. When you're doing the mumble rap, they're rapping. When they're doing
Mm.
the trap, they're rapping. You know what I mean? They're trapping, they're rapping. You know, they're not doing hip hop.
Do you think just all media because how streaming has become bigger and everything is changing, like movies too. People are not going to the theaters like before. People are watching stuff more on like Netflix. People are, you know what I mean? Like even movies are not getting the same energy. The whole entertainment industry.
Well, everybody want the internet, not true? You
Yeah.
want the internet, right? So let me
Hmm.
ask you this. It's like this. You want the internet, so you're gonna have to sacrifice how back in the day was or the internet. Which one? So you know what? We like the internet, so we're gonna sacrifice everything. Zin, you get me?
Yeah.
All right then. So
Because
the
because
internet win.
people are not consuming move like media the same anymore. Like people are more entertained off of well you'd say YouTube, right?
Oh, you're damn right.
We don't see the same energy for like movies. Like what movie you could say besides what you watched recently? Oh, it's like everybody wants to go watch that. Like it's a big deal.
Because Hollywood is not the same anymore. Everybody who is like was big, like I don't know if you've been noticing it, but I've been noticing it a few years ago that few heavy hitters are getting into doing series them and being on digital platforms instead of being in Hollywood anymore. And I said
Yeah,
something is going on. You
yeah.
know what I
Like
mean?
Sylvester Stallone, he's doing a series now.
Yeah, King of Tulsa. I've been watching.
Yeah, you're right. A whole bunch of them are starting to get into that
Yeah, a whole bunch of different peeps are getting into series them now who used to do big movies and stuff.
because movies they can't pull the same type of numbers
Put it
from
this way,
movies
man. It's like this, okay? It used to be all about the box office. Yes, that's true. They still talk about the box office. But let me ask you this question, though. It used to be with certain individuals who were heavy hitters in the game. They would say, no, I don't really need the pay right now. But you see, when the box office comes,
hmm
I want a piece of that. You get what I mean? They don't talk about that anymore. They don't talk about want the piece of the box office anymore because the box office is not paying as much anymore.
Yeah, because how much action stars are there? There used to be a whole bunch. Van Damme, a Sylvester Stallone,
Everybody
Arnold
got old.
Schwarzenegger, hmm?
Everybody got old. Everybody
Rock.
got old.
That's why
Everybody
Rock is so big.
everybody got old, right? And
Yeah,
no one as the new gen is not really like too much is stepping up. I'm not saying there ain't any. You know what I mean? But not like how you're saying we had like a whole lineup. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
is that the reason Rock is so successful and making hundreds of millions of dollars now? Probably
perhaps.
because there's no competition.
Well, let's get real here. That's why him and Mr. Van Diesel have it. You
Sold
know what
up.
I'm saying? because they feel that let's get real here. They feel like probably they're the last action heroes right now.
You're right. They are the last action heroes.
You know what I
I
mean?
can't really name any.
Huh?
I can't name a whole bunch.
That's right. Exactly. You can't.
That's
Can't.
why Marvel is even big now. Certain other things
Yeah,
become
man.
big.
That's why Marvel and DC is like the big things now because don't you notice that if like before when Marvel and DC just came out weren't they just actors who are just coming up. No, they
Yes.
want to get everybody who is already established and put them in a part of something.
Mm-hmm. And,
That's right.
and with the same thing goes for like how boxing is not popular anymore. That how the UFC and wrestling took over.
Yes.
Wrestling is bigger than boxing. UFC is bigger than boxing right now. Even that sports has changed. The NBA lost ratings. People are not watching the NBA like before. Even sports entertainment is getting losing ratings, and it's going to like wrestling and UFC.
Not much entertainment like before.
You see, another topic we hardly talk about this in a long time. Some people may call it controversial. What do you think of the current state of Holmes' music scene, hip hop, R&B, whatever? What do you think?
What's that? What is
The Toronto music scene. What do you think about that?
what about it?
What's going on with it, man? Because let's take out Drake and all these people who already made it, like, and the weekend. Like, what's going on with it right now? Like, everybody goes on like they're some big star, but everybody's on the same level to me. If you're not in America, in the American market where urban music is, yo, you're all on the same level. I don't care how much
No
streams you
doubt.
got on Spotify. I don't care how much views you got on YouTube. If I don't see you, besides your music, anybody showing interest from America that they want to either interview you or they're mentioning you, you're on the same level.
True. True that.
So, like, what's going on? Who you think? Like, is there a next Drake? Do you think we're gonna have somebody close to Drake? I mean, in the hip hop sense, or like Tory. Do you think we have someone like Tory come again and Drake?
It's a very tough one, man, to say. That is very, very tough to say because Toronto right now is very sporadic. You know what I mean? And it has its pockets of its talents. You know what I mean? Who each other supports.
I think we have the talent. We have so much talent here, but there's lack of other resources. Like we need more media to be supported. That's what's hurting because, like I said, there's no much music, there's no rap city, there's no hub, right? Respect to all the platforms where are trying in Toronto, but there's no hub what's really respected or known in America. So the artists here, right, are not getting as much attention like back in the 90s and early 2000s.
Well,
It's
it's
a big
their problem.
problem
Well, I wouldn't say it ain't a problem.
because, okay, are we going to depend on local? Okay, people need the local platforms, but I feel we need more. Like we need investment. We need um, something because you're right. It's all mixed up. It's all in these clicks. It's all like who you know and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Are people making a living off their music here? Are they really making a living?
Real good question. That's a real good question. That is the topic of the day.
Because most of the so-called old heads or the old school artists, they probably are making money still. Because not the new ones. I'm talking about the people who were on radio because radio royalties make more money than streams. Most of these ones who came out, let's just say from about 10 years ago or 5 years ago, they're not too much of them are on the radio. So they're not making money like Maestro or Mishi Me or even a Daniel or you know what I'm talking about. Like a lot of the so-called, I mean, not so-called, the foundation of Toronto's hip hop or urban scene, right?
Yeah.
Most of them are they have to depend on streams. I don't hear them all on the radio, maybe one or two,
But that's what it's all about. Streams nowadays. That's the evolution, ain't it?
but streams, you don't make money off of streams, really. Unless you are signed to a major. People don't understand. When you're signed to a major, they could promote all the streaming platforms for you and make it really spread for you to actually make money. It takes 1 million streams to make even $3,000 to $4,000. 1 million. So you're gonna need at least a good five, let's say a 5 million streams on each single you come out with to make money. Because if you make 3,000 to 4,000 off 1 million, and who says you're gonna make get a million streams coming from Toronto? What money are you making? You might as well work a 9 to 5.
What's that?
You might as well work do a 9 to 5.
What's that?
You might as well work do a 9 to 5. Because and nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with that. I think a lot of people are doing CB4.
A lot of gustos.
Yes, Toronto's full of gustos, man. Let's be straight up. There's gustos everywhere, but here has a big culture of gustos. CB4. If you don't know what we're talking about, go watch the
Gotta
movie
watch
Chris
that
Rock's
movie.
movie.
Yes, sir.
Watch Chris Rock's movie, and you know what we're talking about. Merchandising, bless up, Big Chill. Yeah, merchandising is big. We've been saying that for years.
Merchandising indeed.
The evolution of artists
Yeah, but the thing is,
have to get into that.
yeah, but like I was trying to say to you earlier, as campaigning, wow me, like
Evolution of artists
yeah, but the thing is,
have to get into that.
yeah, but like I was trying to say to you earlier, as campaigning, wow me, like you know what I mean. Merchandising goes with campaigning with your music, if you know, all in one. As for marketing, you know what I mean,
And
because
part of that is, part of that is money. It's money.
that's investing in yourself.
So let's say this out loud. Music business. Let me say it again. Music business. A lot of people forget the business aspect. It's very important. That's why nothing's wrong working a job, because you might have to take $500, $1,000, $2,000 besides your studio and your video. You got to put it into your Spotify. You got to put it in all your digital platforms. You got to put it on your social media. You got to spend hundreds of dollars on your social media,
Yeah.
right? Bless up, Big Chill. Clothes on, shoes, and yeah, yeah. But you got to spend money on promotion. Even though you got social media and you think that it's all free, what, yo, you got to turn on some buttons by paying some money, right?
Some people, some of these cats don't think like that. They think, say, yo, it's a push button thing, and they think they could handle it, and they think they know what they're
Well,
doing.
they don't know the business then, and that's why they stay local.
No, come on now, man. How much times we came across lost souls who don't know nothing? Come on.
Then you don't know the business.
You should know
One
this, man.
so this is the one main thing. Before you do music, you could love the music, you could have fun with the music. If you really want to make money and not complain later on and be upset, learn the business, read books, go to the library, go online, read about SOCAN or ASCAP, read about how to get your money, right? Read about your rights, read how you could get grants, all those stuff.
Pretty much saying educate yourself with the music business.
Yep. Yep. Protect your brand and you're a brand. Bless up, Big Chill. What do you think about this whole thing with 50 cents and Big Meech? Because it's a successful series and I love that series. BMF.
What's my opinion on that right now? Okay? Okay, check this out. It seems like chess, okay? You're using father and son as the pawns. Okay?
Mm.
All right. Now, let me ask you this question now, Sean. Now, anybody who's sensible knows this too. Now, BMF, it's off of that man's story, not true?
Yes.
Okay, now let me ask you this next question now, right? Before my boy could do his story and all of that, didn't he have to get information and research, and somebody would have to sign off his story and all of that? Wouldn't
Yep.
it have to be him who did it?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. These are the things what people are not talking about. Now, check this out now. How many seasons are there?
Turn up your mic a little.
Yeah, like I said, how many seasons are there?
Four, I think. Four
Four.
seasons.
Okay, all right. 4 seasons, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me ask you this next question now, right? Um he feels that he didn't get all his money or something like that, right? This is what it's all about. Not true money, not true?
Yeah.
Okay, all right then. So, here's the next question here now. During that time, remember, business is business, eh?
Yeah.
Remember this. Remember business too, eh? Don't
Mm-hmm.
forget that. So at the same time, he took his son in,
Yep.
he gave him doing money and acting
Classes.
classes and stuff like that, right? To get him
Yep.
prepared, right? And at the same time, I mean, no say he must have had to pay it pops too for the story too, right?
Yep.
So for the certain amount of monies he probably agreed to, right? He probably feels saying he deserves more,
Yeah. And that's
right?
why
Not
Rick
true?
Ross came in.
Yeah, but yeah, of course he's gonna come in like a fucking goon. Of course, like I said, this is a chess game. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, he's not gonna pay you money. I'm gonna give you some money, man, and all of that. Not true?
Yep.
Okay, all right then. So
And now there's big beef.
of course, this is big beef.
It's
So
kind
it
of
makes
crazy because he was real cool with his son, and I think the son still wants to work with 50. He still wants to work with 50. He doesn't have beef with 50. It's Big Meech. He's probably, you're right. He wants the dollars. He wants the money. But Rick Ross had gave him the money. You're right. 50 and Ross never will have peace. Never
that's
will have peace.
that's why it's perfect for him to go in for that kill right there,
Mm.
like that. You get what I'm saying?
I'm
You know
hearing
what I
that
mean?
50 has all the rights to the BMF story.
But you didn't hear what me just said earlier. Someone had to write off and did sitting, so he must have had to talk about it with him or his peoples and write and sign off his story. Not
Mm.
true, right? Okay.
Recently, there was
Mm,
there was supposed to be a party or some type of celebration for Big Meech, and he canceled it.
but that's 50 for you.
Yep. Yeah, he's a troll.
You,
50's a troll. He stays relevant.
but have you seen what he done to Ja Rule? What was it last year? Was it last year or the year before? Yeah, that
Maybe
he bought out the fucking front rows.
front row seats.
Yeah, yeah, that's 50 for you, man.
Hmm. 50's a beast. He tried Jay-Z. It didn't work.
Nah, man. No, 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 no. Listen here. 50 have to know where to pick his battles. You don't pick your battles with certain heavyweights.
Yeah, he got P Diddy. He got Ja Rule. Now he's working on Big Meech. He's working on him hard. So you think this series will be over?
Well, it depends how many seasons are left. I don't know how much of the story he has left for it.
Hmm. I heard 50's trying to do another series based off
Yeah.
somebody who's associated with him.
Okay.
Mm. I feel sorry for the son, man, because I like the son kind
The
of.
son, I know, I met him.
Yeah, I know you met him
Yeah,
and
man. Like,
everything.
yo, on the real, like, yo, he's chill and all of that. But yo, it's just sad that he's in the middle of this shit. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? Because I see high hopes for him. You know why? Because yo, he's a good actor. So like, this could be his launch. This could be his launch off the big things. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? Like, come on, no. Like anybody who be starting with 50 and the shows here, yo, big things afterwards, man. You know what I'm saying? It's up
that's
to you.
facts.
It's up to you how you take it.
That's facts. 50 got mad ideas next season. Yeah, he got mad ideas.
Of course, he
So
got
this is
mad
one thing.
ideas.
This is one thing I gotta say. I want to clarify because I'm gonna go. Sorry, I have to go back, revert a little back to this Drake thing or whatever. Just because we are from Toronto, which we respect Drake for doing what he done for the city, does not mean we, if we criticize him a lot, don't mean that we don't love our city. Now, we're being realistic. They call us, if not, we have the nickname, the Drake haters. We're not no Drake haters. We're being realist. Realist. Because we knew about Drake way before America knew about Drake.
That's
Right?
right. That's right.
You get what I mean? So we knew him from what? Degrassi?
That's right.
Degrassi
That's right.
times.
That's right. That's right.
Remember, I want to remind people, he was on that show for 8 seasons, 8 years.
Jimmy,
That's a long time.
Jimmy.
Yes, he was on it. So correct me if I'm wrong. Like other people who are in the Mickey Mouse Club, when you're on media like that, you could take that and go anywhere. It's kind of like they cannot stop you. You're going to be successful no matter what. It's like Justin Timberlake. That's like Britney Spears and some others. So when people are criticizing him and stuff like that, they don't bring that up. They talk about all this music stuff. We're talking about how he came in the game. Anybody who had support like that and his daddy is a musician in the music industry with a supporting mommy, which is nothing wrong with that, you are gonna make it. You cannot stop that person. Correct me if I'm wrong. Big chill. He said, even if we don't like the music, we protect him still. Lee. I don't know what kind of protection. You know what? Even some of the other people who are not from the six, I see what he's saying. Who are not from the six will hate what I'm saying. He been beating all of you, sorry, in America who are artists for the last 15 years or so. He been beating, beating you guys. So that's why there's all this hate towards him in everything, right? And the podcasters like Joe Budden and all these people who are talking against him is because he's not going on your platform. Anybody, we're not begging for him to be on our platform. And we're from the six. The people who are criticizing him, they're criticizing him for other reasons.
Anybody who criticizes Drake and take it from me and take it from me, like you just said, because he ain't coming on there. That's
Yes,
why. All right.
that's
And
why.
that's a lot for me to say.
Yes, he gave a lot of people features. He made people's careers. He made a lot of people shine. He made the Migos become big by going on their track. Let's be straight up, man. I'm not lying, no filter, because I'm not glazing anybody. He brought Kendrick on his first tour. Kendrick came to Toronto a couple times when they were cool. So people stop going like Drake never gave Kendrick any shine. West Coast people stop going on like Drake never gave Kendrick shine. He did give Kendrick shine. He gave him shine. Guys, the Bust That House album before 2022 House album and Drake made. When they say Jay Z hate, yeah. Jay Z has some hate because Jay Z wants to be on the top of everything, right?
Jigga Man has to be on top of everything. What are you
But he
talking about?
wasn't on top when Drake started taking over. Drake's almost a billionaire. He didn't need no Jay Z,
Mm-mm.
right? That's why Kanye, been hating on Drake because he didn't need no Jay Z.
That's true.
Drake was with, wait, Drake gave Kendrick his first big bag. Yeah, he did. I notice a lot of platforms don't really talk about that. They're going away from it. And I'm talking about a lot of the American platforms. Drake put, I'm going to say it, Rock. I'm going to be straight up. And this for maybe one of the first times. Drake made Kendrick shine because I remember Kendrick before the co-sign from Drake, and he had that mixtape called Section 80 or something like that. I remember listening to that, and he was, yeah, he's a battler, but he wasn't big commercially.
No.
I was like, I remember my brethren made me hear this guy say, yo, he's good, but
Yeah.
he wasn't commercially big until Drake probably showed some interest in him,
Yeah. Right. I can't lie on that.
right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's right.
I seen videos of Kendrick in Toronto before he was even known commercially, right?
Hmm.
How did he become friends with Weekend? How did he become friends with Weekend? He probably came to Toronto, right? And when Weekend had the beef with Drake, that's when it happened. That's what I believe. That's the root of it. When Weekend had his beef with Drake, he took Weekend's side. That's what happened. Drake gave, yeah, man. That's straight up. People are not ready for what I just said. They're not ready for it, man, because they probably label me the Drake hater. No, I'm not the Drake hater. I like a lot of Drake music, man, when he sings the melodies and shit and stuff. And yo, let's be straight up. I'm gonna be straight up, man, because we listen to all different types of hip hop. When it comes to commercial hip hop, Drake can rap. I'm not gonna say, oh, he cannot rap.
I
He
never
could
said he
rap.
can't. I never ever said that. I never ever said he can't rap. I
Whose
never
mic's low?
ever
My
said that.
mic's low.
Whose mic is low?
Maybe yours. But anyways, man, I'm just saying that he put Kendrick on. Stop people acting like he did not put Kendrick on. Right? Red
Yeah.
mic. Oh, it's your mic, man. Your
My
mic.
mic.
Yeah, man.
My mic is up now.
Now it's up. But yeah,
Yeah.
people said, "What are you talking about? Drake
Yeah.
never put him on." That's what I'm gonna say. Drake never put him on,
Mhm.
right? When put it this way, I'm gonna say this before we go off soon. And I
All
said
right.
this a long time ago. People are gonna hear this. If Kendrick wasn't associated with Dr. Dre, if TDE never had a collaboration with Aftermath, would we be talking about Kendrick Lamar?
Well, you got to say the same thing about Drake then. If he never had Young Money,
Hmm.
right?
Let's put. You know what though? I'm gonna give it like this though. I remember before Drake was on Young Money, he was still kind of a little bit out there, but not like commercially, but he was still a little bit out there.
Talking about he was out there commercially when he was on it, man. What are you talking about?
Look what he said. I mean, look what Big Chill said. Like Fridays, huh? Fridays. Let me go to it. He said, if he's a killed his dad, remember. He said, like Friday, say, get close to the mic, yo.
So what?
Uh, Big Chill. He robbed his pops. Oh, shit. I see. A lot of politics going on. He
Mm,
robbed his pops, man. All types of stuff.
yeah.
All types of stuff. A lot
Boy,
of politics.
too much politics, man. Way too much politics, of course.
Wait. If Kendrick's producer killed his dad, remember? Oh, isn't Kendrick's dad alive though? I swear Kendrick's dad is alive. I swear he's alive. He
I
robbed his
don't know.
pops. I don't know about that.
I don't know about
Don't
that.
know about that, man. But one thing we could tell you tonight, we gave some flowers to Drake. But
Yeah, man.
we ain't no Glazers on both sides.
No, sir.
On
No,
both sides.
sir.
Not no Glazers on both sides.
No, sir. No, sir.
Oh, his OG, one of his OGs robbed his dad? That's crazy, yo. One of Kendrick's
Oh,
brethrens robbed his his dad.
oh shit.
That's
Damn.
crazy, yo.
That's crazy, man. That's nuts. That's that's what. Well, I guess that's the West Coast for you, eh?
Yeah, that's the West Coast for you. But
You know what I
remember,
mean? Some realness.
Kendrick's dad's really from Chicago. They
Oh,
say he's associated with the GDs or gangster disciples.
oh yeah.
Oh, back in the day. Mm,
Oh, oh.
that's back in the day. But anyways, yo, what else news we got on the table, man? Before we come off this spaceship, what else is there, man?
I don't know, really. Anything you guys got for us out there out in IG world or the or YouTube?
Mm, I don't
If
know.
not,
There's not too much, man. Not too much. I just
I
know next
guess.
month that we're on
I
a
do know that
creators
the
only with Toronto
yes,
Rap Stars. We'll be covering that
That's
event.
March 8th.
Yep.
Well, you know what? One thing I can't say, bless it to this month. It's Black History Month.
Yeah, I heard about top
You know
five
what I
Lee's out,
mean?
man. I heard that shit, man. I can't believe
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. That guy.
That man, a waste of my breath. I'm
Same
sorry.
here, man. Waste of my
He's a waste of
breath,
my breath, man.
bro. Exactly, man. Waste of time.
Or was that AI? You saying was that AI? Because I did see something
What?
that he's on IG that, oh, I'm out on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I saw
But
that.
that's it. I only seen one story. I
That's
didn't
all
see
I
too
seen
much
too.
stories about that. So maybe that is some AI. I didn't
Maybe.
see no one really talking too much about that. Only one platform I seen post that.
Okay.
Nobody else.
Well, only time
Maybe
will
that was
tell.
AI because you should
Only
have
t- if
seen
he's
more
really out,
news.
if he's really out, he gonna be chatting once again online. No. Mm-hmm. You don't know that.
You know what? We got to look more into that because if he was really out, I think I would have seen more posts. I seen like only
Well,
one
well.
post. I didn't
Just
see
as
all the
always,
big Toronto
we're gonna have to
platforms
look.
really post that.
We're just gonna have to look into that and see. You don't know.
Yeah, man. But anyways, y'all,
Yeah,
we'll be back again.
yeah,
Probably,
man. Well, as
maybe
always,
somewhere in the week.
we appreciate everybody coming on, being strong. You know what I mean? 2025 here, we still alive. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody coming on. Subscribe to both of
You're
the channels.
chopping up, man.
QTV, Down to Earth Podcast. You done know, people. Please do.
Yeah,
Thank you.
man. Down
You
to Earth
done know.
podcast.
We're gonna end it like this. You done know, man. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message
Nationwide. Yeah, man. People subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Down to Earth podcast. Bless up, Big Chill, for tuning in. Yeah, man. More things coming. Respect.